Hey guys, Leighton from the future here, just popping in before the video starts to give a really quick shout out to some of my new patrons this month. So a huge thank you to GREX13, Seeking Out Friday, The Sutured Heartman, Nicholas, Isaac Lunden, Matthew Stibbins, Lich King, Maxwell5, Miguel Felipe Pereira, Noah Gregory, Will, and UMHB. You guys all rock. I'm so excited to have you as a part of the Patreon fam, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun together. And now, without further ado, onto the video. Hey there, I'm Leighton, and welcome back to another Arcane reaction. It's a new day, the sun is shining, and we are on episode 4. In the last episode, I finally got my catalyst moment that I've been waiting for, that finally really set the story into motion. I'm extremely excited about it. Vi and Powder turned presumably Jinx are now at odds. They were sisters and now they are not getting along. My prediction is that Vi is going to try and get through to her sister, and her sister obviously has just been, her mind has been turned by the devastation of what she has done, killing her entire foster family, pretty much. I mean, it was an accident, but she did that. She killed them. They're dead, and it's her fault, technically. So between like the grief and the devastation of that, plus this evil guy who's making these weird steroids on crack serums, him manipulating her and also feeding into her anger with his own baggage that he's carrying about his sibling. Between those two things, I just think it's gonna be nearly impossible for Vi to get through to her sister. I'm also hoping this is the episode where they're aged up a little bit, mostly because I want to be able to like legally simp over Vi, because I've been simping over her pictures on Twitter and whatever, and she's really cool as a teenager, but like I need her to get to the age where I can start saying that I find her attractive, because right now it's weird. So I'm like, okay, let's get to the part where she's legal. Though, to go along with my prediction about Vi trying to get through to Powder / Jinx, there's also a chance that maybe Vi tried a couple times and now when we pick up in episode 4, she's like past the point of trying. I don't know. It just kind of depends on if they're aged up in this episode or if it's like one more episode where they're still kids and maybe then she does try to get through to Powder / Jinx. I don't know. These are just kind of my initial thoughts before getting into the episode. But yeah, I'm just excited to see what happens next, how the story is going to be moving forward from this point. So I'm ready to get into it if you guys are. But before we get into the reaction, your annual friendly reminder that I do have a Patreon, and over there you can get access to uncut versions of these reactions, meaning that rather than the version you're about to watch now where I kind of have to do funky things with the editing to avoid copyright, over there it's the full reaction, the full episode, no weird editing. It's fully edited, but just not the weird editing. So if that's something that interests you, go check it out, especially if you'd like exclusive early access to those uncut videos. That is in the $10 tier. So if you want to see, likely I already have the rest of the Arcane reactions up, like episode 1 through 9 is most likely up on Patreon right now. So if that's something you're interested in, if you don't want to wait for the reactions, go check that out. And now with all that said, let's get into this reaction.
Can you believe it? Our city is about to turn 200 years old.
It's shaping up to be an amazing progress day.
Trying to figure out if he looks older or not. I want them to be older.
The council has recommended you give the Progress Day speech this year. I agree with them. Your hex gates have done wonders for our city.
Okay, so it seems like we are, like, in the future, at least a little bit, where his hex tech has officially been helping them to progress. This looks fancy. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is... That was obviously hex tech, but what did it do? What did that just do, is my question, personally. I didn't know you were there. Hi, Gracie. This is Gracie. Say hello, Gracie. I don't know, it's hard to tell because everything looks a little bit bigger and grander, but it's like, is that because of his hex tech, or is it just we haven't seen this part of the world yet? They are older. They're older. We've made it, folks. We've made it to the moment I've been waiting for. Me and me alone, probably, but here we are.
I mean, there's so much crime to thwart outside your family's tent.
I can only imagine the strings she pulled to have me posted here. She'd do anything to keep me from seeing the real world.
It is interesting that she's a guard now. Her family seemed very well-to-do, and a guard doesn't seem like her kind of gig, or the kind of gig her family would be okay with her having.
From your friend downtown.
Yeah, this definitely feels like we're like in the story now.
We have 5 minutes till they're out of there.
This is cool. This is the show I thought I was signing up for. I'm digging the vibes already. This is neat.
They're expanding. Check for more below. Burn it all.
Also, they were throwing balls that exploded and did things. Is that Jinx, or are we with Vi right now? Angry monkey face. Seems to harken back.
She's here.
Okay, we're either with Vi or Jinx right now, because the angry monkey face is like very clearly referencing the thing that killed their entire family, or foster family. This is Jinx. Without a doubt, yes, okay. Oh shit. Did she just like explode them? Or did she turn them into the monster things? Yo.
Hi.
She's cool. I like this. Got better at fighting too. God bless her. There's Vi. Oh.
Hi.
Why did you let me? Because you're a jinx!
I love everything about this right now. And they finally gave her a gun. She has excellent aim. I was wondering why nobody had given her a gun. It's unfortunate that she's a bad guy, but the good guys had thought to give her a gun. Maybe we wouldn't be in this situation. I'm confused. Is that girl not Vi, or that girl wasn't Vi? That was just somebody who looked like her, and it triggered something in her, because that girl looked dead. Like, she looked dead. I don't know. I'm a little confused.
Heimerdinger believes science should be used to improve lives as much as we do. We just need to show him it's safe.
This guy definitely looks older.
We stabilize
Well,
the crystal.
worse for wear.
Professor, I'm so glad you could make it.
They showed the little goat thing, and they said professor. The goat thing was a professor.
A Hex Tech gemstone.
They really upgraded those. No longer is it all chunky.
We found a means to fortify the crystals. This new version is stable and absolutely safe. We present to you the next chapter of Hextech.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
I want Hex Tech to be a tool for us to build a new world. And now, it's finally possible.
Don't hurt the poor little goat thing.
Obviously, there are a few kinks to iron out, but give it a decade of careful research, and it will be ready.
A decade?
Oh, don't worry, my boy. It zips past you in the blink of an eye.
Pretty sure that thing's like immortal though, so like a decade does not
Like this takes time, Victor.
go by in a blink of an eye.
Keep at it, and I'm sure you will discover a way to safeguard Hex Tech against misuse.
Okay. Blood leading away, so it was Vi, but she's not dead, and she got away. Oh, it's this guy.
You're from the Undercity.
She shot me.
Who shot you? Who were you working for?
Caitlin Kierman. Why does that not surprise me? Interfering in an investigation again.
Is that the annoying guy
She
who
doesn't need it, and clearly this
captured Vi with the chloroform?
Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair.
Taste what fell from grace, wanna taste what fell from grace. Run away from the phrase, get a trace if you wanna taste.
You know, I never really thought about it, but the repercussions of Vander not being there anymore, being the peacekeeper between the whatever, like underworld whatever, and the people up top, things have probably changed a lot.
What happened?
She already told you.
She's just up there.
I'm asking you.
One of those firelight wackos was a girl with pink hair.
Okay, so it wasn't Vi. Sorry, I'm just stupid.
Your sister's gone.
I know. Sisters, right? Can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker.
I'm doing this for us, Jinx. The sons and daughters of Zon deserve more than their runoff.
I'm trying to figure out if they have like a father-daughter relationship or something else, because it's giving me some odd vibes.
Tired of mingling? These people have nothing new to offer me. The only one actually worth my time is him. The Golden Boy. Speak of the devil.
Does the literal goddess have feelings for this man? Because I ship it, if she does. I still don't know his name. I have no idea what his name is. Like, not a clue.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It's Heimerdinger. We've shown him our research. He thinks we need more time.
It's Progress Day. If there's a time to present a new creation, it is now. Hextech has the potential to change everything. It's your speech. Give the people a glimpse of the future.
Okay, so either she likes him or she likes what he can do for her. Both are valid.
It wasn't her. Now he thinks I'm weak. I'm not weak.
Okay, so she's got something going on up here.
And I'm gonna show him. Oh, I'm gonna show him. Y'all see.
She's also just casually exploding things. That's great.
Where were you? They were asking if I could do the address.
You should come up with me. We're partners.
I still don't care about this guy, I'm gonna be honest. I still have no strong feelings about him, one way or the other. Like, I think what he's doing with the magic and tech is cool, I think I've said that before, but just as far as him as a person...
Good evening. This year, we've created something new for you. Something that's,
What's going on?
that we will share with you when the time is right.
Why is he backing down?
Things that will bring an end to your hardships. We vow to keep pressing forward, for we are the city of progress, and our future is bright.
I mean, they easily could have at least showed off the refined crystal thing. And I don't know why she's so mad that he's keeping it under wraps right now. Like, what? I know she wants to, like, show off, but...
That it, then? I thought that Talus boy was some kind of genius. Last year, didn't he launch a blimp halfway across the continent?
Airship, actually. What are you even doing here, Kiraman? Don't you have a cocktail party to attend? Fire!
So start another one.
Get the fire brigade!
It's so hot, please. I'm trapped.
have guessed this would be a trap. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh crap. Get out of there, Caitlin. Run. So, I mean, I know she's just kind of like, but why did she just explode that building?
Along with
Like,
some
what
of the research
was
papers.
the aim? What was the goal?
For too long has the underground been left unchecked.
They may not be your preferred constituents, but they're still our people.
Mr. Talus, could the trenchers build a weapon with the stolen crystal?
Shimmer, body replacements. We've seen
Oh,
their ingenuity
she
over the
stole
years. Of
the
course
crystals that he had. That's what the goal was. I understand.
If the right person got a hold of it, it's possible they could utilize its energy. It was my responsibility to safeguard this technology, and I failed. I have come before you to recommend that we suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved.
You would sacrifice your life's work?
Yeah, he wasn't really into sacrificing his life's work before, so why is he willing to do it now, and why didn't he show off his stuff? Is he just like a good person? I'm not used to this in shows. Usually people chase their hubris.
Perhaps the time has come to explore a more radical solution. I propose that a new chair be brought forth, and that House Talus be elevated to this august body.
What?
I believe Counselor Medarda is right. Hextech security should be administered by a scientist.
What has she got going on that she'll benefit from him being on the council? She's got some... I just foresee some kind of political thing going on here. She's cool. I like her. I like adult powder / Jinx.
That's me!
Half a dozen enforcers dead.
Yeah.
A building blown to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Actually, I do. Happy Progress Day!
I kind of love her unhinged vibe. It's fascinating.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I've had a break in the case.
Shouldn't you be resting?
While the trail is hot, you know how I've suspected there is a single mind behind the Undercity's violence? I think whoever attacked the square is our suspect. The same symbols showed up at the botched smuggling operation at the Hex Gates. If I can figure out who made this, it could lead me directly to whoever's behind it all.
She's cool. I like her. I like how smart and like driven she is.
I was actually hoping you might consider joining my staff.
House Talus Security. That's a ceremonial position. I'd live behind a desk. Thanks. But I already have a job.
No, you don't. After the attack, your parents spoke to the sheriff.
Get out.
I'm trying so hard to commit these names to memories, but I still don't know that man's name.
I need to speak with one of the inmates.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
Well, there's been...
What is this
incident.
man? Like, why is he gigantic? Oh.
So pretty kind.
Oh.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him.
Oh, you'll be able to. As soon as he can move his jaw again.
Who assaulted him?
Is it Vi? It's Vi! It's Vi! Oh my god, we're here. She is of simping age. I'm so ready. Oh my god. Look at those tattoos. Holy fuck.
Who the hell are you?
And they ended there? What the fuck? And yet there was just enough that I'm able to simp. Okay, so final thoughts and feelings for this episode. I'll admit, in shows, I'm not the biggest fan of like political plot lines. So I think that's why I'm not the biggest fan of the guy who's doing the magic and tech, because his plot line is very closely interwoven with the political plot line, with the counselors, and you know, they're all like the rich elite people versus the poorer people. I like the rich versus poor thing. It's just like the political stuff, especially, you know, that woman who's literally a goddess. She seems to have some kind of political scheme going on. So I think I just don't really enjoy that aspect of the story. Plus, I just don't care about that guy. I'll be honest. I've said it, I think, before. I just don't vibe with this character, really. It's not that I don't like him. I just don't care about him one way or another. But I will say I do like his relationship with Kate. I think kind of like the older brother, younger sister kind of thing that they've got going on, or at least that's what it feels like. Hopefully he doesn't like have feelings for her, because she was really young when he was 24, so that'd be a little weird. But other than that, don't really care about him. Still hate the little Furby gremlin guy. I don't like him. I don't like his voice. I don't like his character. But I'll tell you what I do like. I do like almost everything else about the show. Literally, I love, still, steampunk. I love it. Vi is now an adult, very attractive young woman. I'm a big fan. Big fan. I also am a big fan of Jinx. I'm surprised. You know, I thought she was really cute. I liked her character as a little girl. I thought she was cool, but I didn't anticipate liking her as an adult. I'm gonna admit it. I don't know why, other than I guess I just kind of thought she'd be like kind of like this angry person that I don't know. I just didn't anticipate enjoying her as an older character, but I really like it. I really like how she's kind of got a couple of possibly some screws loose because of the trauma that she went through as a child, and then also obviously being raised by the villain of this story. That was really cool. I really liked how she was I liked her hallucinations, and I liked the way they showed the hallucinations as like the sketchy art type of like, oh, it's the brother who you killed, you know, through your bomb, exploding bomb, whatever. I thought that was neat. And she was just cute, like as a person. Like she's just like, I love her hair and like her face and just her aesthetic as a character. I really like that as well. Also, voice actress. I haven't really mentioned the actors in all of this, but voice actress doing an amazing job. All of the voice actors and actresses are doing an amazing job, I will say. I'm especially excited to see Vi and Kate when they finally get to interact. I don't know why. I guess it was just screenshots and stuff that I've seen. I just assumed that when we got to them being older, they would already know each other somehow. I didn't anticipate we'd get a meeting between them, so I'm really, really pumped that we get a meeting between them and we get to see their relationship progress to the point where possibly they end up together. That's like the vibe I get from the few spoilers that I have seen online, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, overall great episode. The opening of this episode, especially with like everybody zooming around on their little like hoverboards and they got the bombs going off and whatever, that was very much up my alley. That was very cool, and I kind of wish the rest of the show was a little bit more like that. I assume it's gonna get more and more like that as we get closer to the finale of season 1, but yeah, overall, big fan of the show now. I'm all in. As far as plot predictions go, I'm still not 100% positive where the show's going, other than, you know, obviously the conflict between the two sisters, but I don't fully know yet what the villain's end goal is. I mean, I understand that it's kind of maybe anarchy or getting the people in the, do they call it the underground? I don't remember, but the people who are like living underground, whether it's called the underground or not, getting them the same rights that the people above ground have, you know, the rich people and the poor people, like make the rich people suffer for making the poor people suffer kind of thing. And like I can tell that's kind of like the goal, but like how he's gonna go about that, especially now that he has the little magic blue balls. I'm not 100% sure like what the plan is, where he's gonna go with that. And it just feels like there has to be something a little deeper as far as his plans go, because like there has to be a reason why back when they had the same end goal, he and his brother still ended up in a fight. Like, we saw the flashback to the fight between him and, what's his name, Vander? And that was, from what I remember, back when they were on the same side, back when they both had the goal of get across the bridge, take down the rich elite, whatever. So what was conflicting between their ideologies that led to them fighting like that? That's something I'd like to know. But yeah, overall, great episode. So if you enjoyed this reaction, please remember to like the video and to subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time I post a new video. Also, remember to check out my Patreon if you are interested in the uncut versions of these reactions, and if you're interested in a bunch of other perks too. You know, I mostly talk about the uncut reaction perk, but there's a lot of different perks for all 3 tiers over on Patreon. So if you're interested in any of that, check it out, links in the description. I'd also love to know in the comments who your favorite character is now that they're all aged up. Have any of your opinions about the characters changed at all? Remember, no spoilers past this point. We're only talking about episodes 4 and under, but yes, I'd love to know who your favorite character is now, if it's changed at all. And yeah, with all of that said, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!